No gloves to start. Whenever you're ready, just go every 2 feet in every square, all the way down. I wouldn't go too quick. Just build up speed. Yep. If you want to go around, it's up to you. It's only you. It's up to you. I would go up, down, and back 4 times. Oh, down and back 3 times. Yeah, down and back 3 times. Did you pitch? Yeah. I didn't know you pitched only for high school.
My pay to walk ratio was like 18-2.
That's not bad. 18-2 is not bad. It's not bad at all. That's really good. You say you touched 91?
89.
Okay.
But then I hurt my back, so I was like 87 after that. When I was 87, I threw like 6 innings versus John Carroll.
Really?
2 hits, no runs.
Oh,
We
shit.
were about to get eliminated.
Makes sense.
Make the playoffs.
Yo, how did EJ do?
Yeah,
He built it up. Did he get it going towards the end?
yeah, but he couldn't throw the whole season.
Arm?
Yeah, I think he has to get surgery.
Okay. Go side to side. 1 foot in the square the whole time. So, like, somebody just walk up. Yeah. Not yet. There's no need to push it. I'm not, like, it's not like you're in the middle of, like, a training. You're, like, in season. It does not matter that much. I don't know. I think it's where Andy had the shoes in it. He's on a giveaway. I think it's old school for sure. Yeah, it's old school for sure. Is that twice or 3 times? Yeah. Okay, one more. Last one. Turn, face the wall. You can do that. You want to do 2 foot? Let's do one at a time. Simple. 2 foot in, 1 foot out. All right, go for it. I'll be right back. I grab my hoop. Boy, that almost hit me. Good. Yeah, we got time. You say you're going to the beach? Beach week?
My brother's graduation is tomorrow, actually, so I'm going to go to that, and then Friday and Saturday just kind of chill.
Wait.
My girlfriend's mom has a place there, so.
Is this beach? Is this beach week?
Nah, it's June 10th.
Are you going?
I think I might go for a day.
That's what I did.
It sucks. I got summer league like
The whole time.
and my girl's like, so you're not
What do you
home?
do? Yeah, no.
I had 1 day off. 5 games and 5 games. I'm like, I guess I'll get up at 5 a.m.
Yeah, don't
go
do-
for a day, spend
don't.
the night, and leave the next morning for a game at 5:30.
I did.
I'm like, what?
We did the same. So, like, I did the same thing. So I went for 48 hours. And I just, like, I don't say I skipped the game, but I kind of skipped the game. And then I went and just stayed the night. And we stayed the night, went that morning, hung out that whole day, stayed the night, hung out the whole day, and drove back the next night. And people were like, what do you mean you're not doing? I'm like, I got to play baseball. What are we doing? It was funny. So, like, I had beach week, but I didn't necessarily have beach week. It's fun, but it's just like, it gets old. Like, it gets very old very quick. And it was a bunch of drama. It was just a bunch of drama.
Kids get like drinking.
It was a lot. Like, I ended up riding the bus at like fucking 4 a.m. or like 2 a.m. to take my friend home.
Yeah.
Because they got, is that 3?
Yeah.
All right, cool. So, if you want to do some quick hands, I was thinking we'd do some quick hands, and then I was probably like some quick like hand drills, like one hops, and then I had a couple drills that I wanted to walk you through. One with the hoop, and then the rest they're all footwork based, but one with the hoop, and then I'll kind of set them up now. Trying some stuff out.
For quick hands, you want me to go on my knees first?
If you want, it's up to you. Traditionally, that's how you do it, but again, you're in the middle of a season. It's not that deep. And I'm not going to kill you. You know, I can get...
Spraying the mess out of it with that pine tar. It's probably so illegal when I go to pitch.
Yeah,
It's
probably.
Like my glove is just so sticky, my spin rate's probably like 1 million. My slider's actually so disgusting. But at the same time, I was like, I remember at John Carroll, my hand, like, I was going like this to like switch my grip because like,
Jesus, it's sticking in your hand. All right, move those. We'll slide those back over. Ready? We'll just do about 25 apiece.
Okay.
$15. 20. 25. You always sling the ball like that?
I mean,
You kind of just do
we
it.
do dailies. Yeah, I know what you're saying. Here to here. Versus
Yeah.
Like,
It does. I don't care.
nah.
I just want you to be aware of it.
No, yeah. In game, it kind of more like this, right? Or like here to here.
Yeah.
Like,
It doesn't necessarily matter.
well, one time I remember like it hit off the pitcher and was ground ball up the middle, but it did have some wicked spin on it. And I went to go field it, and I kind of like bobbled it, and then the kid was safe. But in the championship game, I like made supposed to get up the middle. I don't know. It is probably. I guess just really work on bringing it to my ear versus.
Not really. I think the only thing that would help, I would say, is just keeping that. For this, knowing when to push through with one hand versus push through with two.
What do you mean by that?
So like,
Like
push through with one hand,
yeah.
or push through with the two,
Okay. Yeah.
because that'll be a little difference. What's that? Connection ball? Nice. For these, it's like it's cool push through with one hand, but in certain instances, if you need a quick transfer, that's 12.
Sure, up the middle, yeah.
That's where I'm like, just make sure if you deliver it with two.
Absolutely.
But I'm not again.
Right here.
As long as it doesn't matter for this.
Yeah, it's kind of all one hand.
The point of this is not to work on that. The point of this isn't just the transfer. Isn't the primary. The transfer is a practice piece. Good. Last 5. Great timing, man. I think one thing that's really good that you do too is you're very consistent with that elbow though. Not bad. What you say?
All flips aren't going to be hurt. All
Nah,
balls hit aren't going to be hurt.
not at all.
Yeah, I love when people mix it up.
You gotta be ready for it.
Yeah. You got some wicked hops on the turf, too.
Well, you guys have one of the best baseball fields in the freaking
You
country.
had like a lip.
Where?
You had a lip, but we like didn't. You know what I'm saying? It was turf,
Yeah.
but if it hit this one spot, it would hit weird.
Did they just replace the turf?
Yeah.
That's probably why. Good. Last 5. Good job. You guys do these down on in the stance too? If you want to, you can skip them. It's up to you.
What's up?
You want?
Down?
Yeah. If you want to, we can go through something else.
Like movement base. So we'll get like rock here, here.
I get where you're coming from.
And then we'll go. We can probably do like 15 each. We'll go like here, and then
Well, then you'll do the
get around it.
and come. Yeah. Okay. Makes sense. Makes sense. I know everybody does them differently. Yeah. Starting too high, yeah, and then not working below the ball.
It starts too high.
I get it.
So this I try to work.
What I would, I guess that's one way to doing it. But there's just other ways to think about it. So what you could always think about too is just always trying to think about like touch the ground when the ball touched the ground.
With my big leg?
Yeah. Or I used to do it with my glove. So I would try to touch the ground as the ball touches the ground for my last hop, because I got used to counting the hops. So if I'm counting like my third hop and I know I think it's gonna bounce, I'm gonna field that third hop, I'm gonna touch the ground on that third hop. That way I know. What's that, 15? All right, let's just change it over. Forehand. Yeah. And so this was when I was like, we could work on it if you wanted to. Because I remember one of the, like, when I got to college, one of my toughest plays was the ball going to my left, but it wasn't hit hard. So I always kind of had to work around. I played short second, but when I got to college, I primarily played second.
Ball hit your left, but it wasn't that hard?
Yeah, so like, let's say it's like a, yeah, but I was like, I had to take a deep angle just because it was far. Like I had to range far, but it wasn't hit hard. And so I always kind of struggled with this one where I knew I had to get there, but I had to get there and work at another angle to flip it.
Yeah, like here?
Yeah. So I always struggle with that one, personally. Because, what's that, 15? Let's do 5 more. I always struggle with that one, personally. Good.
Let's go two hands.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's not a problem. When you push through with 2 hands, it's not an issue.
Yeah, for sure.
Just knowing when you have to. Good. Okay. Good. You're good. You're good. You bring a drink? I mean, you just got through a whole baseball season. Chill out. When was the game? Saturday? Sunday? Got it. Yeah. Got it. Big time shit, man. Big time stuff. If you can, or if it's easier, I can just give you a ship. You can just ship the glove back to me. I mean, ship the sleeve back to me.
What's that?
Like if you need, if you can just put it in the mail. Like I can just send you a shipping label and you can just send it back.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, if you want to.
Summer or something?
If you want it. Like if that's easier. Like if you're like, oh, I'm just busy. I won't think I'll make it till next week. If you want to just send it in the mail, you can. All you have to do is print it out and drop it and put it in a box or something and drop it off at FedEx.
Wait, I mean, I'll be back next week for sure.
And that's cool.
You'll be here sometime?
I'm going to be here every Wednesday. And I'm going to be at UA every Wednesday at least, and Tuesday or Thursday. But if I can make a special trip. It's backhand?
Let's go backhand. Like ones I'm not gonna be able to get around first.
I got you.
And, we normally do like one hop, so it's like here.
Ah, full one hop. So like this.
Yeah.
I'll throw.
It could be a short hop too, like.
I'll throw a little harder.
Yeah, it don't matter.
I might mix it up. Good. Good. Last one. Money.
And then we'll go once I can get around.
I got you. You're gonna move first.
Yeah.
My bad. My bad.
No, you're good, you're good.
Good. Good work. So what I was thinking, simple footwork, right? Because you said you're going to play second, third utility in college?
Yeah.
Infield?
Second, third, short.
Got you. How'd they do this year?
They're in the A10. Let me, they're in the Davidson right now, in the A10 tournament.
Good.
They just won last night 11 innings versus Dayton. The game's like 3. Shit.
Wow. Is it single or double? Single?
I think it's single, yeah.
Oh, damn.
They're down. Oh, shit. Oh, 2.
They're losing?
No, we're up.
Oh, nice. That's good.
What the hell?
Somebody must have jumped on them early, couple bombs.
Damn. It was 12-0 top of 6.
God damn.
Well, I got scared because I saw something got to be wrong. It said we were losing 6-0 in the top of the 4, but then in the 6 it said we were up 12. Maybe they're up 12. Because I don't know.
That's a tough one. How'd they play this year?
I think it's 1. Oh, yeah, they're up. It says Ben Shields did not allow a hit over the first 5 innings. That's crazy. Davidson's, they were projected to make the tournament.
They're pretty good.
They're the 2 seed. We did pretty good this year. Definitely better than last year. I think we're 20.
And when you start school?
I report like mid-August.
That's fair. Makes sense. Don't let up in the fall, man.
Yeah.
That's my one piece of advice.
For sure.
Nothing's guaranteed until
sure.
until you break spring. So I'm thinking we just do a simple like chop,
Yeah.
crossover.
Yeah.
Or I'll spring it. You can do like maybe a 2-second pause, but also probably just say go.
Oh, so I'm gonna get a ball at every one?
No.
Or at the last?
Just footwork, just the last one. Hold on. I need one more.
Yeah. It's probably backhand for that one.
I need one more. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, fuck it. Go for it. Yep, right here.
So it's just gonna cross over like this one, just
Crossover step. So boom, 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 boom. Yeah, yeah. Just like that. Just like that. Just like that. Just like that. We'll go about 5 times, and then, well, let's do 5. Now let's do 6 times here, straight forward. Then we'll take one cone away. We'll do it going into a backhand, and then we'll take another cone away, going into a forehand. And we'll go 6, 6, and 6. There you go. Stay low, keep the eyes level. There you go. There you go. We should be able to, I shouldn't be moving, okay? As you're moving, I shouldn't be moving. This hand still says 5. There you go. Just like that. That's 4. There you go. Let's just keep it at 5, actually. Keep it even. And then I'll just take these away. It was funny. I was at my girlfriend's house when Andy texted me about the home run. Good. Good. Andy texted me. I'm at my girl's house. I'm like, oh shit. She's like, what's wrong? I'm like, nothing's wrong. What's up? I'm like, this kid just hit a walk-off granny. She's like, what's a grand slam? Good. So the whole point of this is don't settle, but I want you to get used to a crossover attack step. Because your first step's has to be everything at this, and you've probably already noticed. That first step, if it's directionally wrong or a little bit not as off, you're done. That's the whole point of this, is working that first step. I can tell you one thing that's like, don't panic. You got a good clock. Trust your clock.
2-step, money. You don't even need a strong go with 2-step.
No.
Just fluid.
On the money. On the money. Good. That is the one of the biggest misconceptions about the infield. My favorite stat is you might know who he is. David Eckstein. David Eckstein, Google him. He's like my size. Seriously, like one of the like David Eckstein was the most basic and average players of all time. Like he was not fast, did not have a lot of power, but he was really consistent. Good. Good. Way to adjust with the feet. But David Eckstein I think they clocked him once. The hardest he threw was like 83, 84 across the infield. But it was fluid, consistent, and on the money, and he could get rid of it quickly. Yeah. It does help to have 100. Last one. It does help to have 100 in the arsenal, but you don't need it. I ain't got it. You got to play with what you got, and I ain't have it. And so this last one, we'll take one away. And we'll work a stretch forehand. So I'm probably toss the ball over here. So I'm probably going to toss the ball towards this cone on purpose. Go for it. Get your drink. Oh, and the other thing I would tell you is big too, especially in infield. Do not skip your mobility. Do not skimp on your mobility. I swear to you. Huh? All that. You should, like, it's so important.
The most
I swear to you, it is. Especially as you start lifting, because you're gonna lift way more than you've ever lifted, and you don't want to get chunky. So please continue to mobilize. Boom, 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 boom. Good. What up? So I'll probably even toss this earlier to really force that extension. Good. Good. Yeah, that one. So like that, right? So that's an example where like pushing through with one is cool, but you got to know where you're in the lineup eventually, because that's where you might have to push through with one to get rid of it. But that's fine, because you're used to just kind of a little. It's not necessarily the stretch. What I want to worry about is the stretch, and then let's say you stretch a little bit, and now you're coming to slinging that baseball out of that glove. Yeah, which is cool. But not always. But that's a detail when you get there. You'll realize, like, all right, because you're going to have your scout card. So you just want to have that in your arsenal where you know if I have to reach for that, I got to come in with two to flip back and go. Hey, Tristan, give me about 10 minutes. Give me about 5 minutes. All right, Tristan? Last what, one, right? Let's do it. Boom. Boom. That was a bad toss. Yeah. One more. Money. And that one's like where if you do that, I don't care if you do run a 6'2", you're out. He's out of there. So this was one I had, and I had one more hoop drill. But yeah, man, if you ever want to work out, need somebody defense, I don't mind. Just let me know. Let me pick the cones up real quick. So I'm thinking, you'll start out of it. You'll start out of it to the left. Boom, 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 boom. Drop step. Across, back through, drop step. So walk through it real slow. So right, left, boom, boom. Right, left, boom, boom. Back step. Yep. Just like that. And if you want a third hoop, that'll help. We can. But that's the point of it. This is the one hop.
Is it going to be a...
Big hop. Big hop. So let's 50%. 50%. Boom, 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 boom.
And it's
That's
deep.
yes. It'll be just like that. That's money. Just how you beat the ball to the deep, to the depth of it, that's exactly what I'm looking for. That'll probably be the hardest I bounce it.
I feel like I'm not getting that last leg.
I'm beating you a little bit to it. I'm beating you a little bit to it. Yeah. Good. You got a really good habit in there too, because that right hand is right next to the glove. That was a quick one I had to work on when I got to college. Good. And then we'll work the other way. Kick that back. So you start the other direction. You'll start that way. Go right, left, boom, 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 boom. Oh, for that, do you usually, which way is more natural for you? Is it natural for you to keep going around like a V, basically to make a V towards your target, or is it to just come back through?
Like come back this way or make a V?
Well, the V is the one option, but you've seen people do it that way where they'll come through here, boom, they get it, make the V and throw. Or some other people just boom and just throw it.
I mean, the V would probably be better because you're probably leaning back.
You should work on both. You should work on both.
Well, I think the other one's if you don't have as much time.
That's what I was saying you should do both. But some people don't necessarily do that, or some people will get here and spin it.
Yeah.
So
That takes so much time. You only have to do that if you like absolutely
Have to. But you'll realize it. You should still work on it, but for this, just do the V. Good. Good hands. It's all good. Boom, 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 boom. Good.
So the V's just get it and kind of work this way. So like, should I be flat, not flat-footed, but like, when I'm here, am I like,
So you,
or am I like?
nah. I always thought about it like I work to the point, and now I work my point back to the other side of the V.
This is probably gonna be field throw.
That's what I mean. That's why I'm like, field, boom, let it go.
Okay.
Yep, just like that. Because this is
What I'm trying to get is like, if I'm like, it's kind of just like a V, but you're like.
Yeah, I always said it's a V because of my mind and my feet. I always thought about it like, there's my first point. Now I'm making the point and I'm getting my feet back. Sure. Now, they will catch a time, and this is more like a second base chopper. Second base chopper to your left. Second base chopper to my left, boom. Yeah. That's how I always thought about it. That's why I say the V. Yeah. I just want, it was easy for me to remember I had to work my V. Yep.
If you're like here, you're like.
Yep. And it's gonna run. And it's gonna run. And then that's how many times have you seen the first bit, like that throw from second base, go wide up the line because of that. Because you'll see people, they'll get to the V and they'll just get here. Yeah. And then the other one I would actually advise you to, like that I didn't work on and I think would be good, is just your chopper exchange. So, boom, even quicker. So you start your footwork before you catch the ball, almost like a double play. So that too. Yeah, it's like that one, but I never worked on it I never worked on it in two scenarios. I never worked on it going home. So I never worked on it going home, but I also never worked on it going first. I always worked on it on relays. Because if that's when you need it, because it's going to be a fast runner, I got to get rid of it to get the out at first.
Sometimes you only have time to like close your luck.
Nope. Go.
Even like slow like roller choppers, like I see guys just like.
Yeah. But that was one I never really worked on. Y'all are a lot better than I am. So that's why I just make it very clear. Last couple. Good. Way to keep those feet moving. Yeah. That's the perfect V. That's exactly what I'm talking about. That's exactly what I'm talking about. You get stagnant. Yeah. Better. Last one. Bunny. Money. All right, I'm gonna start my infield class, man.
All right, I'm just gonna work on the wall.
Do your thing.
Slow roller, transfers, and then
do your thing.
What was the other one? Oh, the forehand. So on that, what should I do?
What do you mean?
Field, just to my ear.
Well, I don't care about your ear. I care about the sling. Where's
it's got to go to my ear at some point.
Yeah, that's fine. But my whole thing is the exchange. You're slinging the ball. So, sometimes you're reaching and you're throwing the ball from hand to hand.
Yeah, for sure.
So what I'm saying is like that's all right.
Not really.
But not all the time. Not all the time.
It's good for now. It's not gonna play when I'm there.
Probably not. But that's why I was like, just make sure you get used to having two hands with it, even if you have to reach for it, where it's two hands, and now you can just bend the elbow. Versus sometimes you bend the elbow and there's a gap of like a foot right here.
Okay. So if I reach, it's here.
Yeah.
So my arm should be here, not here. Right?
Yeah. Because if your arm's up here, what's gonna happen is you're gonna sling the baseball, and then what's gonna happen one time is you're gonna sling and it's gonna miss, and you fumble the ball, and then everybody's gonna be like, what the fuck happened? Yeah. And that's just an error that you don't necessarily, like, I tell people, like, that's an error you didn't earn. Yeah. Like, I'm okay if I earn an error on a backhand up the middle. It took a bad hop. I deflected a little bit, the throw's late. That's one kind of error. But I never liked personally and never thought it was okay to get an error where like, oh, I went like this, I fumbled on the exchange. Because now, when I go for the backhand where I get a bad hop, and I get a bad hop, and everyone's like, yeah, it adds up. And now it's like, now I just got 2 when I could have just got 1 because I wasn't paying attention. So that's what I mean when I say that. Yeah, but no problem, man. Not at all, no problem. Especially now, because you're not gonna get a lot of bad hops. And when you do, they're gonna be wicked though. Tristan, ready? I think I only got 1 kid today. Well, okay. Grab the other end. Well, I get your ladder set up, Tristan. We're gonna go put it right in front of the pitcher's mound. Go back, back up. There you go.